this. And we're going to focus on one particular reach out method. And it's actually my favorite reach out method. And I believe it's the reach out method that enabled me to actually build a six-figure business in 1 year and get to executive in 6 weeks. And I've gotten lazy and I want to do this again. So can everybody hear me and can everybody see this board of directors? You can go ahead and unmute.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so here's where it gets really fun, guys. You only really need to learn this once. So if you've heard this, if you don't need it, get to work. You know, get out your who do you know list and start inviting to take a look, okay? But if you haven't heard this, this is my favorite training, and listen up. So again, mute out if you don't need this. You know, stay engaged and listen to this if you have not. So the board of directors reach out. You guys first start with a mindset. You want to have a mindset of, I am going to build an international, multi-million-dollar virtual business. I found my vehicle with Isagenix. I am so excited. And I cannot achieve my mission, which is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain without finding a kick-ass team. So, you know, really that is it's got to start with this bold and brave and exciting mindset. Peter Kelly talks about what excites you. That excites me. I hope it excites me today. It excited me the first time I ever learned about Isagenix and flew down to corporate to learn about it. So the first thing you want to do is, you know, use your executive map. Yours probably looks a little different than this, but I still have these. And they've updated it and it's more beautiful. But you want to write down 10 people in pencil, because this is an evolving and revolving list. You want to write down 10 people in pencil that you would love to see around your board of directors table, because they have something really special about them. And they're just the kind of person you're looking to partner with. So you want to write those down on your executive map, and next to it, it's a little pro tip. Write down why you thought of them. Emily Britt's on this call right now. She was on my executive map 7 years ago. I reached out to her right away. It took her 3 years to actually engage in this business, but you know what? She heard me and she watched me. And she knew I was in it to win it. And you guys, people will follow you if you know where you're going. So Lynn talks about the music in your voice. It's not just this template, but this is a springboard for you to authenticize, to make your own, and to really passionately reach out to those people. And I'm gonna read this because I think it's important that you hear the music in my voice. And I am going to, since Emily Britt is on here, I'm going to direct this to Emily. So here's a little bit about how it goes. Emily, I hope you're doing well. Listen, would love to catch up with you. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. This is actually a board of directors reach out for those of you who've been in the business, the veterans. So you know what? I'm going to circle back to this. I'm going to go right now train on exactly how I reached out to someone like Emily. Hey, Emily, it's Heidi calling. How are you, girlie? Listen, do you have just a minute? I am so excited, Emily, to share with you a business that I've started. And I'll tell you what, I'm looking to partner with a few key people and immediately thought of you. Emily, I thought of you because you're somebody that just, you know, has everything I'm looking for in a business partner. You're just so elegant. People love you. You're influential. You have a background in nutrition and raw ingredients that I think would be amazing complement to the company I've chosen to align with. So listen, Emily, I have no idea if what I'm so excited about is going to resonate with you. But even if it's not a fit, I know you're going to find the information compelling. Would you be open to learning more about it? You guys be bold, be brave, be direct. And I was on the phone with somebody who I was doing an orientation call with a couple days ago. And, you know, I knock out the orientation call in 15 minutes. And she's like, oh my God, Heidi, that was unbelievable. You shared 10 times more than I share in an hour with my new person. You guys, this is a business. People are busy. Keep it brief. So yes, and you know what? If you reach out that boldly, people will tend to say yes. Emily, awesome. Listen, I found that the best and most effective and efficient way to do this is just to send you a link to our team landing page. It contains a couple of videos that will give you a high-level overview of why I've chosen to align with this particular company. After watching a couple of short videos, you can explore and poke around as much or as little as you would like. Would that be cool with you, or is that too much to ask? And you know what? Again, if you have that music in your voice, I pretty much bet they're going to say, sure, yeah. They're going to, create intrigue with your own excitement and passion. Awesome, Emily. Well, the second step is to schedule a quick follow-up call so I can get your feedback. Does that sound reasonable? Okay, great. Thanks so much, my friend. That means a lot to me. Listen, would you prefer that I text or email you the link to the landing page? Okay, guys, this is really important, this next step. If it's an email, make sure you've got your important documents in front of you. You write their email down. You confirm that you have their correct email. Sometimes, this might be done through a text. I love using text, even Facebook Messenger. There's so many ways to communicate. But ask your prospect what's their favorite way, their preference of how to communicate. Okay, well, Emily, perfect. I'll shoot that right over. And Emily, when would be a good time for me to follow up with you? And you set the appointment. This is so important, guys. This is Julie and I were talking the other day. This is such a rookie mistake, and believe me, I've made it. Do not send anything without having the next exposure booked, without the next exposure booked on your calendar. Why? Because then you end up chasing, and we do not want to chase. So you have the next exposure set. Don't leave that flying in the wind. Okay, and this is the most important. There's all these tools in our toolbox, and you're going to really be finding them through these tracking sheets and through these calls. But the most important tool we have in our toolbox is each other. It's our teammates. So this is the most important way. And three-way calls do not have to be weird. So here's how you set up the three-way call. And Emily, my friend Lynn's helping me learn the ropes as I get started. I'm a rookie, and she's gonna be way better capable of answering any questions you may have. And even if you're not interested, this is still going to be great training for me. So would it be okay if I invited her to the call? Don't make it weird, guys, but it's that simple. So set the call. Thanks so much, Emily, and I'm really looking forward to sharing more. I haven't been this passionate about something in a long time. Have a great day, Em. Call you later. Okay.
Bye.
What's that?
I just said bye. I turned my mute off so I could interface with you. So
Emily, okay, guys, and remember, Emily watched me for 2 years. It was painful. I was like, when is she coming aboard?
she had no idea I was home, like looking at raw ingredient listings and everything else. So it took me a while, but I was watching.
I was watching. So,
And
guys,
I also came to her events. So she even still invited me to events, and I would go.
yeah.
So, if somebody's not enrolling or buying or anything in a big way today, don't write them off.
Emily, thank you. And I'm so, guys, you know what a blessing that somehow when I saw this company, there was no doubt that this was the right company, the right time, the right vehicle, everything. And it was so, in this evolving economy, custom made for me, was exactly what I was looking for. So Emily heard me. Okay, so you guys record yourself, write down those 10 names, and it's going to be scary at first. And I appreciate that. It was scary for me to call Emily. She's somebody I highly respect. She's somebody I feel that I've sponsored up. Okay, but I practiced. Get your iPhone out and record yourself and go, oh my God, I sounded so bad. Delete. Let me try again. Oh my God, that even sounded worse. Delete. Abraham Lincoln, if I had 100 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend 99 sharpening my axe. This is so important, this board of directors language. Here's a few pro tips. If they ask more about it, guys, don't show your cards. And remember, the only objective of inviting someone to take a look at our solutions, the only objective is to schedule the follow-up call. This invitation is not a presentation, it's an invitation. Okay, so pro tips, if they ask more about it, the purpose of the call-in would be to determine, or the purpose of the landing page and our follow-up call is to for you to determine if this is something that resonates with you. I know you're super busy, but I want to give you the benefit of an adequate overview of what I'm involved with. Would that be okay? Okay. If they say no, and this is a question we had last week, I believe Talisha said, oh, someone said no. That's okay. Go for no, guys. All right, Emily, that's fine. I really appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to be honest with me. Would you be open to my adding you to our Facebook page to poke around and learn more, or are you not interested whatsoever? You guys, ask those hard questions. Ask the hard questions elegantly. See, that feels comfortable, right? Okay, and if something should change in the future, please feel free to circle back with me, and I'd be happy to revisit this with you. Okay, so give them permission to say no. Okay, so the next step, and you guys, this basically, if you know this board of directors training and this, what you send, the language, there's a little tweak in verbiage in the invite, but it's all the same process for your warm market, for even your cold market. So Emily, okay, this is, what I copy, paste, and send to Emily. Emily, it was great talking with you today, and thanks again for agreeing to check out why I'm so excited about embarking on this new business venture. Simply click on the attached link to listen to the videos. Our follow-up call is scheduled for, and you're going to have that in your date book. I look forward to getting your feedback. And if it's a three-way, and guys, I believe every single board of directors, your first 10, should be conducted with your mentor. Remember the language. She's helping me learn the ropes. I don't know anything. It gives them permission as their mind is spinning, thinking, this is interesting. It gives them to recognize that, wow, Heidi doesn't know jack shit. She's getting, this gal Lynn on the phone. If I did this, I would have time to do this. I would know enough to do this because Heidi doesn't know anything. You want people to see that you have support. So if three-way, I've copied my friend Lynn, who will be joining us on our follow-up call. She's helping me learn the ropes. So this is copy, paste, customize. So I hope that makes sense, you guys. I'm going to stop the share. We're going to get to work. If you have questions, again, you can put it in the chat box. I'm also going to stop the recording. And I saw a few little things that need editing, but the beautiful thing about what we're doing here is by 2019, we are going to have this running like a well-oiled machine. So game on. Let's get going. I'm leaving the chat box open and can't wait to get to work and see all of you on the screen working together, all of us working together in the Team Power Hour. Thanks, guys.